So you already heard their 3-minute intros. I know what they did. And what I was wondering, to the extent that you haven't yet addressed it, because I actually didn't hear 100% of what you all said, was how did you come up with your idea? When did you initially make the leap to go full-time to that idea? And what were the considerations on your mind as you were making that leap?
You want to start?
Okay.
Melissa?
Sure.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So there's 3 questions that I heard, I think, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so,
I gave you a list because I thought you had answered a few, so I wanted to maximize the chances that there was something you hadn't answered.
So for me, which I think is true for a lot of people, you don't realize what you want to do with your life until you start doing it, sort of thing. And so growing up, I used to tag along with my dad a lot to work. And so he is an educator, he's a professor, and so I used to go out to the different outreach programs that he did, many of which were robotics and engineering oriented. And at the same time, I went to USC. I started, doing internships and part-time jobs and pursuing, my dream of being an astronaut, which is what I wanted to do. And in my junior year of college, I had an opportunity where my parents were very willing to help me rent a space, and go from offering classes basically in our living room that we were doing as a hobby to actually, starting a business, becoming S-corporated, and going down that route. And so we took that leap of faith. We got started. At that time, I don't think we had the whole vision and the whole idea lined out. We didn't have a full business plan, but we just started it. And so that's when we took that leap of faith and ran with it. And since that time, our vision has molded and pushed to grow to be the business where we are today.
I'll sort of speak to something that she just mentioned, which is that I don't know that you really know what you want to do ever. I think it's kind of evolving always. And it certainly has been for me, and that's how Song and Pen came to be Song and Pen, because I started out doing something I thought maybe I was interested in, and then I realized there are aspects of it I really loved, and I became obsessed with it to the point where I was trying to juggle what I was doing with Song and Pen and what I was doing to sort of make a livelihood, and the two things were completely in competition with one another, and I was maxed out, exhausted, emotionally drained, and I had to make a decision. And I think maybe if you're working full time or you have a steady job that's making the income for you, it can be a really difficult choice, because the two things can obviously take a lot out of you. But I think once you get to the point with the side project where you feel like it's as demanding as the current project, at least it was for me, that was the moment at which I could make the leap to commit to the side project and feel reasonably confident that if I had the extra time to invest in the side project, that I would be able to make the same kind of income that I was making from the other gig.
For me, it was kind of a natural kind of transition. I was working with a marketing firm some years back, and we were consulting and providing a slew of marketing services. It wasn't really a full-scale agency, but we were providing a lot of marketing for physicians and surgeons, and it was a very niche kind of marketing model where we were transitioning them from HMO practices to cash-based pieces. And it was very astounding to me how physicians who were very bright people didn't understand marketing. So when the company had some downsizing and I was laid off, I said, well, there are probably a lot of other people that don't understand marketing too. So I'd already had this consulting framework, and I was an account manager with the company, and I had done a number of things as a media buyer. I was doing just a number of things with this marketing company. So the consulting side was always kind of there and kind of present. It was just kind of taking the leap. And I was kind of forced to do something, really. I mean, I was out of work, and so I just kind of moved into this kind of naturally and started working with other small business owners who needed the types of services that that I had been very familiar with in terms of marketing and building out marketing plans and helping them put together marketing campaigns. So it came that way. It just kind of fell into place.